morning again. You may be seated. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, thank you very much for your patience. I know you've been with us for the last, I guess, since Friday. At this point in time, this is a multi-level process. Several of you have been, quote unquote, qualified to come back with us on Thursday at 1:30, in which we will actually select the actual jury. But I still need you to be focused and be attentive. Let me go ahead and give you these instructions now before I release you all. Identify those who are coming back on Thursday, because sometimes when they hear the numbers, they will stop listening, but I need you to listen. Those of you who are going to be identified to come back on Thursday, let me thank you in advance for your patience, first of all. Because you're going to come back Thursday. You're not on the jury yet, but you're going to be on a panel that will be actually ultimately selected. But when I do release you, and after you've been identified, I'm going to release you. You're going to leave the 5th floor today. You're going to go about your business. So be back here at 1:30 on Thursday. But those individuals who are actually selected do not discuss the case. I'll allow anyone to discuss the case with you. Do not remain upon the 5th floor, because I don't want you to interact with anyone you should not interact with or hear anything you should not hear. Those who selected do not read or look at any media coverage pertaining to this case. Do not go upon the internet and do any research about this case. Do not blog about this case while it's ongoing. Do not communicate with anyone about this case. Do not express an opinion to anyone about this case while it's ongoing. Do not go to any location that may or may not have been discussed. All the evidence will ultimately come from this witness stand in the form of sworn testimony and any physical evidence that's introduced during the course of the trial. When you come back on Thursday, you're more than welcome to bring something to snack and or eat with you if you wish. Do not consume any alcoholic beverages during the lunch breaks. When you do check your cell phones, iPhones, and iPads, and those communication devices, just make sure you are not communicating with anyone whatsoever pertaining to this case. Do not, and I understand for various reasons, the media is, they're here also on videotape, but do not go outside of this building and talk to a reporter and grant an interview. You are not released, those of you who are going to be identified. That is not your role. And I've done everything I could to, we have to give you some level of privacy. Everyone's referring to you only by your number. That's what you're known by. You're going to keep those same numbers. Now, you're going to take those badges off today, but when you come back with these fresh numbers, it'll be the same number, but I don't want you wearing them outside, because I don't want you, because obviously I can't control what the media does. I don't want anyone following you outside trying to track you down, identify your card and everything. So you're going to have to remember, we're going to know it also, the numbers that you have been assigned to you, that number's going to stay with you throughout this process. But at the conclusion of this portion, I'm going to have everyone take out the numbers and the blue badges and pass them down. And also those who are going to be coming back will be getting, this is really month right now, we'll be getting a letter notifying you to come back on Thursday at 1:30, all right? To this building and to the courtroom that you've been identified with. All right, so with that said, at this point in time, Jay with jury management is going to identify you by a number and give you a letter, and that letter is going to tell you about coming back here on Thursday at 1:30 so that we can actually select the jury, because we still have to go through and question some other potential jurors, okay? Any questions about logistics? Let me again, thank you very much for your patience and your understanding, and if you do receive one of those letters momentarily, view it as a good thing, okay? All right, let's go ahead.
When I call your number, I will be giving you a letter stating that you are returning on Thursday, August 1st at 1:30 p.m. to courtroom 5B on the 5th floor. Juror 36, juror number 38, juror number 40, juror number 42, juror number 46, juror number 47.
I understand. Unfold your arms and reach out and take the letter.
Jurors numbers 40, 49, and 50.
All right, lawyers, the individuals who've been verbally identified here in open court consistent with your notes. We have a mistake?
Yes, sir.
Defense?
That is consistent with our numbers, Judge.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, those individuals who received those letters, those are when you have not been released and you will be returning Thursday, which is about 48 hours from now at 1:30 courtroom that's on that letter, all right? And we will actually do the jury selection at that point in time. The jury will be selected on Thursday afternoon, and at that point in time, I will give you additional instructions. So I understand, you know, people have different commitments and plans, but just work with me, be patient, all right? And I thank you. Do not discuss the case. Allow everyone to discuss the case with you, and I can't stress that. And I understand, I've heard throughout the last few days, people look at the news in the morning, and I understand that. if you could, don't for the next few days. The ones who are gonna be coming back. Because I don't want you to be disqualified because you are watching the news or doing anything. And as I stressed again, do not go on the internet, don't have any conversations, period. Talk about something else. Those individuals, let's see, 50 through 35, I'm gonna let you follow Jay to the back hallway because she's gonna gather up the numbers from you and let you exit to your private exit, okay? Thank you very much, thank you for your patience. I'll see some of you on Thursday at 1:30. You may proceed. Good work, Jay. She's gonna have this issue. One. And we'll be ready for the next group, Jay. Lawyers approach momentarily, please. All right, Deputy, I'm gonna step up and you can, I want to instruct jury manager to go ahead and bring in the next 30 and seat them in sequential order. And we only have 30 people, so we should be able to use the jury box, first and second row, and just use this side in sequential order. The doors, I said again, as they did yesterday, and always in this court, will remain open and unlocked. If a reporter wants to stand next to one of your guys, they can stand next to them unless they are detained. Yes, sir. All right.
All rise.